been about 45 minutes and I'm waves. But luck is not here. Today I faced a couple of challenges because of the Nokia phone. Like, I wasn't able to check the tide, the weather, the wind, and the rain. So it ended up pretty badly, my surf session.
Hi, Shri.
I caught absolutely zero waves. I faced some withdrawal syndromes from my phone because I was so super tired and I just wanted to lie down on my bed and scroll on TikTok or watch Netflix, just relax. But I wasn't able to because of the experiment.
Find it very difficult to pass with time. This is not that surprising.
I expect it to be around 80%. We're all very used to it. We've been having phones since like 10.
Teenagers are using their phones for nearly everything, be it social media, video gaming, communications, and even schoolwork. Our lives nearly always revolve around like technology.
So it's like a part of our life, and without it, it'll be like really inconvenient.
I feel like parents need to have an understanding that we have grown with technology.
Yes, I do still argue with my parents about screen time. They tried to cut it down to 1 hour a day. I think that's a little bit unreasonable. Like, even just normal usage with no social media, like, that's more than 1 hour.
कल मैंने किसी इंडियंस के बारे में कुछ बुरा बोला था, क्यों मुझे नहीं पता। मैंने बुरा भी बोला था क्या? मुझे पता ही नहीं होता है अभी क्या हो चल रहा है, थोड़ी देर बाद क्या चल रहा है। लेकिन आई थिंक अगर कुछ बुरा बोला होगा तो ना उन लोगों ने कुछ वल्गर चीज़ लिखा होगा, तभी बोला। हाय शुभम, आई एम ग्लैड कि तुम हो। तो फिर पढ़ते, क्योंकि यहाँ पर ना दो हम लोग सिर्फ ये स्टूडेंट के लिए है ना ये चैनल, पता नहीं कहाँ से वो परवर्टेड इंडियन अंकल्स आ जाते हैं। उन लोगों को किसी ने इनवाइट भी नहीं किया। इतना मैं बोल रही हूँ कि ये स्टूडेंट का चैनल है, स्टूडेंट का चैनल है, जो पढ़ने आते हैं वही आओ। पता नहीं कहाँ से ये अंकल लोग आते हैं, और पता नहीं रात को तो और भी पगला ही जाते हैं। तो उन्हीं को कहा होगा। मैंने इसका उसको आंसर दिया ये, ओके, एनोनिमस आइस ब्रेकर, आपको बोला मैंने ये। देखो 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 देखो, मैंने बोला था ना ऐसे थर के लोग आते हैं। 1 मिनट इसको हाइड कर देती हूँ पहले। मैं बार बार बोलती हूँ ना कि स्टूडेंट का चैनल भी मत आया करो, पता नहीं क्यों आते हैं। हाँ, श्री को भी पता है, जो स्टूडेंट्स है ना उन लोगों को पता है ये बात। मैं अभी अभी उठी हूँ तो आई थिंक मैं रात भर पढ़ सकती हूँ। विल यू बी देयर शुभम एंड श्री? You guys can join me. Shubham and Shri. थोड़ी देर में सोऊंगा। Okay. Okay, if you want to sleep, you can. 3 बजे ज्वाइन करूँगा सोकर। ओके, मैं अभी अभी उठी हूँ ना इसलिए। Why shiny clothes? लाइट की वजह से ऐसा लग रहा होगा. इसे मत लिखो ना, लव योर डेडिकेशन एंड ऑल. मैं इतना मेहनत कर ही नहीं रही हूँ. Shri, I'll accompany you, sis. I have a lot to cover. Oh, thank you, Shri. If you will be there, then I'll be so happy, Shri. Let's start. मैं 60 मिनट का सेशन रखती हूँ. ओके, सर्वजिता के कारण ना 90 का किया था. 90 मिनट काफ़ी हेक्टिक हो जाता है मेरे लिए. मैं 60 का ही रखती हूँ. और इसको मैं आज के लिए स्लॉट 1 बोल रही हूँ. ओके, कंसीडर करेंगे स्लॉट 1. ऐसा लोटी स्लॉट 1 कभी तो 10 आवर्स पूरा हो यार. स्लॉट 1 60 मिनट. मैं भूल जाती हूँ कि वहाँ से घड़ी हटा दिया है. 23:47 मतलब कि 11:47 राइट. 12:50 तक करना होगा. स्टडी टिल 12:50. हाय मनीष. इसको बंद कर देती हूँ, है ना, चैट्स को. अब कितने बजे? 12:50 को ही खोल दूंगी. तभी लिखना जिसको जो लिखना है. Lipids are generally water insoluble. Okay, they could be simple fatty acids. Okay, a fatty acid has a carboxyl group attached to R group of. They could be simple fatty acids. A fatty acid has a carboxyl group attached to R group. Carboxyl group attached to R group. The R group could be methyl CH3 or ethyl C2H5 or higher number of CH2 groups, 1 carbon to 19 carbon. For example, palmitic acid has 16 carbon, including carboxyl group, including carboxyl carbon. Arachidonic acid has 20 carbon atoms, including the carboxyl carbon. Fatty acids could be saturated. Fatty acid could be saturated without double bond or unsaturated with one or more double bonds. Unsaturated fatty acid and saturated fatty acid. Another simple lipid is glycerol or glycerol. Simple lipid glycerol, which is trihydroxypropane. Glycerol, trihydroxypropane. 1 2 3 OH 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 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Glycerol, yeah, correct. Trihydroxypropane. Another simple lipid is glycerol, which is trihydroxypropane. Many lipids have both glycerol and fatty acids. Here, the fatty acids are found esterified with glycerol combined with acid or alcohol. Esterified, okay. esterified with glycerol, that is alcohol. They can be the monoglycerides, diglycerides and triglyceride. Okay, यहाँ तक फिर से पढ़ो, यहाँ तक हो गया तुम्हारा, फिर से पढ़ो एक बार. लिपिड्स आर जनरली वाटर इनसॉल्युबल. लिपिड्स के हुन्छ वाटर इनसॉल्युबल हुन्छ. हाँ तो मैं इसको पॉइंट बना के कर दे सकती हूँ तो. ओके, लिपिड्स. कहीं एक पेपर चाहिए मुझे. ओ ओ ओ ओ LIPI. Lipids are water insoluble. Water insoluble. This could be simple fatty acids. Okay, this could be, they could be, lipids could be simple fatty acid, a fatty acid. Okay, lipids could be, lipids can be simple fatty acid. Simple fatty acids. Fatty acids has a carboxyl group attached to an R group. Carboxyl group attached to an R group. The R group could be methyl, ethyl, carboxyl group. Okay, fatty acid. Fatty acids are carboxyl plus R group. Okay, 1 to 19. Palmitic acid. Palmitic acid. Fatty acid can be saturated and unsaturated. 1 carbon to 19 carbon हुन सक्छ, or higher number. Okay, the R group 1. Methyl, ethyl जे पनि हुन सक्छ. Higher number 1 carbon to 19 carbon हुन सक्छ. For example, palmitic acid मा 16 carbon including astagfirullah carboxyl group. Then we have arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid 20 carbon including carboxyl group. Okay, arachidonic acid has 20 atoms including 20 carbon atoms including the carboxyl group. Fatty acid could be saturated and unsaturated. Where is it? This could be saturated fatty acid and they can be unsaturated fatty acid. Okay, they can be unsaturated fatty acid. Okay, with one or more double bond, with one or more double bond. Okay, another simple lipid is simple lipid. Simple lipid example, LIPID lipid को example. This is glycerol, GL, GLY, glycerol, जिसको नाम क्या हो, trihydroxypropane, trihydroxypropane. Okay. Many lipids have both glycerol and it's okay ma. Another simple lipid is glycerol, which is trihydroxypropane. Many lipids have simple lipids. Example, glycerol, trihydroxypropane. Many lipids have both glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, simple चाहिए हो glycerol. Okay, lipids both glycerol plus fatty acid. Many lipids have both glycerol plus fatty acid. Okay, another point is here the fatty acids are found esterified with glycerol. In this case gives a okay, both glycerol. Lipids has both glycerol plus fatty acid. Glycerol esterified with fatty acid. Okay, glycerol esterified with fatty acid, and the other one is glycerol esterified with fatty acid. Okay. Glycerol esterified with fatty acid. Fatty acid could be saturated with double bond or unsaturated with one or more. Another simple lipid is glycerol, which is trihydroxypropane. Many lipids have both glycerol and fatty acid. Here the fatty acids are found esterified with glycerol. Esterified. What is the meaning of esterified? Means combined with acid or alcohol. Esterified with glycerol. Fatty acid esterified with glycerol. Okay, got it. There can be monoglyceride, diglyceride, triglyceride. These are also called fats and oil based on melting point. Oil have lower melting point. Okay, this is another important. Oil have lower melting point. Lower melting point. It's okay. Oil have lower melting point. Oils have lower melting point. Example, gingerly oil, and hence remains as oil in winter. Gingerly oil. Gin. Gingerly lower melting point. Okay. Can you identify a fat from the market? Some lipids have phosphorus and phosphorylated organic compound in them. Some lipids have phosphorus and phosphorylated organic compounds in them. These are phospholipids. Phospholipid. Phospholipid. Lipid containing phosphorus. Lipid containing phosphorus. Phosphorus. Okay. Some lipids have phosphorus and phosphorylated organic compound. Phospholipids. Lipids containing phosphorus and phosphorylated compound. Phosphorylated organic compound. Phosphorylated organic compounds. Okay, that is phospholipids. Lipids containing phosphorus and phosphorylated organic compound in them. Phospholipids. Okay. Gingerly oil have lower melting point. That's why they are oil even in winter. Lower melting point. Okay. Phospholipids are present in cell membrane. Lecithin is one example. Okay. Example, lecithin. 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 Lecithin is an example of phospholipid. Lecithin is one example. Okay, they are found in phospholipids. Phospholipids are found in. Phospholipids are found in. It's okay, Ima. Phospholipids are found in cell membrane. Cell membrane. Lipids are water insoluble. Lipids can be simple fatty acid, saturated fatty acid, unsaturated fatty acid. Fatty acids are carboxy group. Fatty acids are carboxy group plus R group. Palmitic acid 16 carbon including carboxyl group. Arachidonic 20 carbon. Simple lipids example glycerol trihydroxypropane. Lipids has both glycerol plus fatty acid. Esterified means combined with acid or alcohol. Okay, oils have lower melting point. Phospholipids are found in cell membrane. Example lecithin. Lipids containing phospholipids are lipids containing phosphorus or phosphorylated organic compounds. Some of the tissues, especially neural tissue, have lipids with more complex structure. Some tissues, you will do it, Ima. Don't worry, okay? They are found in cell membrane. Lecithin, one example, okay? Some tissues, especially the neural tissues, have lipids with more complex structure. They have lipids with more complex structure. You can do it, Ima. You can do it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I can do it. Phospholipids are found in cell membrane, okay? I hope I can do it. Some tissue, especially the neural tissue, have lipids with more complex structure. Neural tissues have lipids. Neural tissues have lipids with more complex structure. With more complex structure. Neural tissue have lipids with more complex structure. Neural tissue have lipids with more complex structure. Neural tissue have lipids with more complex structure. Okay, neural tissue have lipids with more complex structure. Living organisms have a number of carbon compounds in which heterocyclic rings can be found. Living organisms have a number of carbon compound in which heterocyclic ring can be found. Carbon compound in which heterocyclic ring can be found. Okay, carbon compound. Living organism number of carbon compound even carbon compound with heterocyclic ring. Heterocyclic CYCLIC cyclic ring. Heterocyclic ring, even with heterocyclic ring. Some of these are nitrogen bases. Heterocyclic ring example nitrogenous bases. Nitrogen bases. Okay, living organisms have a number of carbon compound, even carbon compound with heterocyclic ring. Example nitrogen bases. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, uracil and thymine. Okay, nitrogen base. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and uracil. Okay, when found attached to a sugar, they are called nucleosides. Sugar plus nitrogen bases. Sugar plus nitrogenous base gives is equals to nucleosides. Nucleosides, SIDES. Nucleosides, okay. If a phosphate group is also found, Astaghfirullah, Ima, please concentrate here. If a phosphate group is also found esterified with a phosphate group, okay, is also found esterified to sugar, then they are called nucleotide. Okay, we have sugar plus this nitrogenous bases adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. nitrogenous sugar nitrogenous base cis plus nitrogenous bases plus phosphate group, right? Yeah, phosphate group is equals to nucleotide. Nucleoside is sugar plus nitrogenous base is nucleoside. If we nucleoside, और यहाँ पर ये लिखने की जरूरत नहीं थी, न्यूक्लियोसाइड लिख सकती थी मैं इसमें, ठीक है. न्यूक्ली CLEOSIDE nucleoside plus phosphate group nucleotide. Okay. Adenosine, guanosine, thymidine, uridine and cytidine are nucleoside. Adenosine, guanosine, thymidine, uridine and cytidine are nucleoside. If a phosphate group is also found esterified to the sugar, they are called nucleotide. If a phosphate group is also found esterified to the sugar, they are called nucleotide. Okay, nucleotide. Adenosine, guanosine, thymidine, uridine and cytidine. यहाँ से पढ़ना है. हाँ. Adenosine, guanosine, thymidine, uridine, cytidine are nucleosides. Okay. Adenylic acid, thymidylic acid, guanylic acid, uridylic acid and cytidylic acid are nucleotide. Okay. Here we will write nucleoside. Adenine, guanine, nucleoside. Adenosine, guanine the nitrogenous base na. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, uracil, thymine, they are nitrogenous base. When they are nucleoside, they can be written as adenosine, ऐसा नहीं, adenosine, guanosine, adenosine, guanosine, cytidine. Okay, thymidine, adenosine, guanosine, each adenosine, thymidine, uridine, cytidine, thymidine, uridine. These are nucleoside. Okay, nucleoside. Adenosine, guanosine, cytidine, thymidine, uridine. Okay, nucleotide. TID, nucleotide. Nucleotide. Adenylic acid, guanylic acid, adenylic acid, guanylic acid, guanosine, guanosine, cytidine, thymidine, uridine. Adenylic acid, thymidylic acid, guanylic acid, uridylic acid, cytidylic acid. Adenylic, thymidylic, guanylic, adenosine, guanosine, cytidylic, cytidine. Thymidylic, guanylic, Cytidilic acid. Thymidilic acid. Thymidilic acid. Uridylic acid. Go to hell. हाँ. Nucleoside. Adenosine, guanosine, cytidine. Adenosine, guanosine, cytidine. कहाँ है? It's okay, ma. Adenosine, guanosine, cytidine, uridine and thymidine. Cytidine, uridine and thymidine. Okay. Adenylic acid, guanylic acid, cytidilic acid, thymidilic acid, uridylic acid. Okay. Cytidine. Adenosine, adenylic acid, adenosine, guanosine, guanylic acid, cytidine. It's not cytosine, it's cytidine. Adenosine, guanosine, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, uracil. Adenine, guanosine, adenosine, guanosine, cytidine, thymidine, uridine. Okay. Uridylic acid, thymidilic acid, cytidilic acid, adenylic acid and guanylic acid. हो गया तो इतना ही तो है. They are nucleotide. Nucleic acids like DNA and RNA consist of nucleotides. Nucleic acid. Nucleic, CLE. Nucleic, CLE. Hey, shut up. Nucleic, NuCLE. I see nucleic acid. The nucleic acid. Here we have DNA. The other one is RNA. DNA and RNA. Nucleic acid, DNA and RNA both contains nucleotide. Contains nucleotide. Both DNA and RNA both contains nucleotide. Okay. Nucleic acid, DNA and RNA consist of nucleotide. Okay. This must sugar huncha, phosphate huncha, nitrogenous base huncha. That's it. DNA and RNA are genetic material. Contains nucleotide only, and they are genetic material. DNA and RNA functions as THUN. They function as FUNCTIN. Function. They function as genetic material. DNA and RNA function as genetic material. Why am I thinking about it all of a sudden? Genetic material. They function as genetic material. I hope we can do it. Contain nucleotide only. Why am I thinking about it? Nucleic acid, DNA and RNA contain nucleotide only. They function as genetic material. Palmitic acid, fatty acid. Okay. Palmitic acid, fatty acid. Palmitic acid क्यों? Fatty acid. Whereas arachidonic acid पे नहीं क्यों? Fatty acid तो नहीं obviously. Are they saturated? Yeah, they are saturated. Phospholipid lecithin. Glycerol को structure 16. CS2. 14 COH. Triglyceride R1, R2 and R3. एउटा जोडेको छ नि के भन्छ monoglycerides, diglyceride and triglyceride. Monoglyceride, fatty acid. Here fatty acids are found as trified with glycerol. They can be monoglyceride. One fatty acid. Glycerol. Glycerol plus fatty acid. One glycerol plus one fatty acid. Glycerol plus one fatty acid is equals to monoglyceride RICH. Monoglyceride RID. Okay. 2 glycerol plus 2 fatty acid, duita cha fatty acid is equals to diglyceride. Glycerol plus 3 fatty acid is equals to triglyceride. Glyceride. I can't go there शायद. One glycerol plus 3 fatty acid, triglyceride. Triglyceride, 1 glycerol. Number of fatty. Glycerol is equals to 1. Fatty acid varies variable in number. Okay. यहाँ से याद आ गया नहीं. Triglyceride R1, R2 and R3 are fatty acids. Okay, triglycerides. These are monoglyceride. They are esterified. This is fatty acid. As lipids. Fatty acids as lipid. Okay. Fatty acid is lipid. This fatty acid esterified as lipid. Okay, fatty acid and glycerol as lipid. Okay, got it. Glyceraldehyde, triglyceraldehyde, this is glycerol, this is palmitic acid. Okay, यहाँ पर अगर 19 नहीं 18 करते तो यहाँ पर होता तुम्हारा arachidonic acid. That 20 carbons, huh? 19, 20, yes, I got it. Phospholipid, lecithin. Fatty acids, fatty acid. Phospholipid lecithin, phosphate group. 2 fatty acid plus 1 phosphate group. 2 fatty acids, 1 phosphate group. And CH3, CH3, CH3. Okay. Then this one is fats and oils. This one is cholesterol. This one is cholesterol. Okay. By chance आ गया तो शायद लिखना पड़ेगा ना. Adenine, purine. Okay. Pyrimidine, uracil. यहाँ पर है क्या? नहीं है, छोड़ो, कोई बात नहीं. Adenine is purine, okay? Uracil, pyrimidine, pyrimidine, purine. Adenine and guanine, purine. Uracil, thymine, and cytosine are pyrimidine. Pyrimidines, okay. Uracil is pyrimidine, uracil, pyrimidine, adenine, purine. Nitrogenous base. Here it is. Nitrogenous base, purines, adenine plus guanine, pyrimidine, cytosine, uracil, and thymine. Purines, adenine, and guanine. Adenine and guanine. Pyrimidine, cytosine, uracil, cytosine, uracil, and thymine, thymine, thymine. Is it uracil? Yeah, thymine. Okay. Phosphate, PO4 3 minus, PO4 3 minus. Most probably. It's okay. Primary and secondary metabolite. Okay, ये structures पढ़ना ज़रूरी है शायद. Adenosine, that is nucleotide or nucleoside. It is nucleoside. When it becomes nucleotide, it becomes adenylic acid. And when uracil becomes a nucleoside, it becomes uridine. And when it becomes nucleotide, it becomes uridylic acid. Okay. Am I right? You are right. Uridylic acid, yes. One. Okay, C double bond O. Acid group amino group and hydrogen. The other R group is RH. Glycine, when it is CH3, it is alanine. Serine, CH2OH, 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 serine, okay? Serine, CH2OH, alcohol. This is alcohol containing amino acid. Serine and one more was there, right? Serine and it was alcohol containing theronine. Serine plus theronine is alcohol containing. Alanine is neutral. Glycine, again neutral. Glycine and alanine both are neutral. Glycine and alanine both are neutral. This both are neutral. Neutral amino acid. This is alcohol containing amino acid, okay? Alcohol containing amino acid, serine and theronine. Serine and theronine, okay? Acidic amino acid, that is glutamic acid. The other one is glutamic acid and one more acid is there. Glutamic acid and I forgot. Glutamic acid and aspartic acid. But there is only one in this book. Basic lysine and arginine. Only lysine is given, okay? Lysine and arginine. Basic lysine and arginine. Neutral valine. Neutral valine. Along with valine, okay? Along with valine. Valine is also neutral. Valine. Is it okay? Tryptophan, tyrosine, and phenylalanine are aromatic amino acid. Aromatic amino acid. Tryptophan, tyrosine, and phenylalanine. Tryptophan, tyrosine, and phenylalanine. यहीं से आएगा शायद. ऐसा मुझे लगता है. हाँ भी हो सकता है. क्या ही कर सकते हैं ना. I'll learn this one. Glucose and ribose sugar. Glucose sugar, C6H12O6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-membered ring. Ribose sugar, 5-membered ring. Hydroxyl methyl. Chitin is the second most abundant polysaccharide. Polysaccharide ma chitin. Chitin is polysaccharide. Primary and secondary metabolite. This is from Biomolecules, okay? Biomolecules. Biomolecules. That is for human body. Computer science नहीं. उसी इनका हंसना मैग्नेट से. This is for earth crust. सिकाना मैकेनिकल है. साइंस नहीं. OCN का. OCN का. I can't take this. Diagrammatic representation of small molecular weight organic compounds in living tissue. In living tissues, okay. I think you can do it. It's okay, ma. Primary and secondary metabolites, okay. The most exciting aspect of chemistry deals with isolating thousands of compounds, small and big, from living organisms, determining their structure and, if possible, synthesizing them. If one were to make a list of biomolecules, such a list would have thousands of organic compounds, including amino acids, sugar, etc. If one way to make a list of biomolecules, such a list would have thousands of organic compounds, including including amino acid and sugar, etc. For a reason that are given in section 9.10. We can call these biomolecules as metabolites. In animal tissues, one notices the presence of all such categories of compounds shown in figure 9.1. Figure 9.1. We have fatty acids, lipids, lipids, right? Oils, cholesterol भी होता है, हाँ cholesterol होता है, triglyceride. This are lipid, I guess. Again, lipid. This is fatty acid. Nitrogenous base. This is sugar, and this one is amino acid. For reasons that are given in section 9.10, we can call these biomolecules as metabolites. In animal tissue, one notices the presence of all such categories of compounds shown in figure 9.1. These are called primary metabolites. However, when one analyzes plant, fungal and microbial cell, one would see thousands of components other than this called primary metabolites. I'm confused. These are called primary metabolites. However, when one analyzes plant, fungal and microbial cell, one would see thousands of compounds other than this called primary metabolites. Example: alkaloid, flavonoids, rubber, essential oils, antibiotics, colored pigments, scents, gums, spices. These are secondary metabolites. While primary metabolites have identifiable functions and play known roles in normal physiological process, we do not at the moment understand the role of functions of all the secondary metabolites in host organisms. However, many of them are useful to human welfare. Rubber, drugs, spices, scents, and pigments. Some secondary metabolites have ecological importance. In later chapters and years, you will learn more about this, okay? I guess I will learn. This is kinda incomplete, so let it be. I'll go on this one and this one. Final this one. This one, okay. Let this two be there. I'll do this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 6 chapters and I've done 2.5, something like that. I think I can do it. That's what we are supposed to do, right? Though we don't want to study, but we have to. Why don't you do in the set of 3 and 3, or whatever you say? But I'll do it. Surely I'll do it. But अभी तो यही करना है. Primary and secondary metabolite. If one were to make a list of biomolecules, such a list would have thousands of organic compounds, including amino acids, sugar, etc. Organic compounds. If one were to make a list of biomolecules, such a list would have thousands of organic compounds, including amino acid. जब नींद आए तो सो जाओ. If one were to make a list of biomolecules, such a list would have thousands of organic compounds, including amino acids, sugar, etc. for a reason that are given in section 9.10. We can call these biomolecules as metabolites. 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 Biomolecules. 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 Thousands of organic compounds. Thousands of thousands of biomolecules. Metabolites as biomolecules. Biomolecules consist thousands of organic compounds, including amino acids, sugar, and for reasons that are given in section 9.10, we can call these biomolecules as metabolites. Thousands of organic compound. Thousands of organic compound. Biology consists thousands of organic compound, including amino acid, sugar, etc. Amino acid, sugar, etc. Okay. Primary metabolites. Sugar, amino acid, lipids, peptides, fatty acid, cholesterol. These are primary metabolite. Primary metabolites have particular function. Particular known function. Okay, particular known functions and play great role, significant great role, important role, play an important role play known role in normal physiological process. We do not the normal physiological process. We do not at the moment understand the role of function of all the secondary metabolites. So you have particular known function, play an important role in physiological physio function. It's okay, ma. Secondary metabolite. Metabolites are found in fungi, microbes, plant, fungal and microbial cells. Fungal cell, microbial cell. Okay, plant cell. Primary metabolites. Other than this, called primary metabolites. These are called primary metabolites. However, when one analyzes plant, fungal, and microbial cell, one would see thousands of that was kinda embarrassing. Don't think about it, bro. However, when one analyzes plant, fungal, and microbial cell, one would see thousands of components other than the primary metabolites. Okay, found in fungal cell, microbial cell, and plant cell. Secondary metabolites do not have at the moment understand the role or function of all the secondary do not have any identifiable function. Okay, in host organism, okay. However, many of this useful to human welfare. They're useful to secondary, useful to welfare. Is useful to human welfare. Ecological importance. Ecological importance. Secondary metabolite is useful to human welfare but have ecological importance. Okay, they have ecological importance. Rubber drugs, spices, scents, pigments. Pigments, color pigments, scents, spices. Drugs and rubber, rubber and drugs, antibiotics. Drugs, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't tell me. In the later chapters and years, you will learn more about this. Okay, more about this. Secondary metabolites. Rubber. Drugs. Spices. Flavonoid. Scents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comes alkaloid. Gums, alkaloid. 3, 6, 7, 8. There are 8, not 9. There are flavonoids, alkaloids, flavonoids, rubber, essential oils, antibiotics, colored pigments, scents, gums, spices, rubber, antibiotics, spices, flavonoids, color pigments, scents, gums. One more is there. I'll not take break. Are you there, Shri? Are you there? Oh, you left. 3. Pigments. Scents. Pigment scents. Flavonoids. Gums. Pigment scents, flavonoid, gums, essential, ESSEN, essential oil, essential oil, okay, essential oil, gum, spices, color pigment scents, flavonoids, gums, essential oils, spices, flavonoids and spices अलग अलग flavonoids. Ah, Shubham, you are there. I thought you slept. You'll not sleep. Flavonoids. Flavonoids. What is that? Flavonoids are a class of polyphenols found in plants and is commonly consumed in the diets of humans. Chemically, flavonoids have the general structure. 1 or 2 questions left, फिर जाऊँगा. Why don't you drink coffee and stay? As I think Sri already left. I don't want to study alone. Toxins. Those are toxins, okay? Pigments, scents, flavonoids, gums, essential oils, spices, alkaloids. Alkaloids. Antibiotics. Alkaloids. Alkaloids are toxins. No, toxins are aberrations. Rubber. Rubber. R-U-B-B-E-R. Rubber. Okay. Pigments. Pigments. Okay. 3. Alkaloids. Alkaloids. Antibiotics. Alkaloids. Antibiotics. And essential oil. Pigments, rubber, scents, okay. Antibiotic, flavonoids, spices, essential oils and gums. Pigments, alkaloids, terpenoids, essential oil, toxins, lectins, drugs, polymeric substances, okay. I don't want to take a break. क्या पढ़ रहे हो आप? मैं बायोलॉजी पढ़ रही हूँ. I'm perfectly fine, but I don't want to look at my screen. But यहाँ पर भी है, यहाँ पर भी देख रही हूँ. I'm suffering from a disease called myopia. And I don't want specs. In later chapters, you will learn more, okay? Pigments, carotenoids and anthocyanins. Carotenoids and anthocyanin. Alkaloid, morphine and codeine. Morphine and codeine, okay? Terpenoids, monoterpenes, diterpenes. Essential oils, lemongrass oil and gingerly oil. Gingerly oil is not given, okay? Lemongrass oil, etc. Toxins, abrin and ricin. Lectins, concanavalin A. Toxins, abrin and ricin. Drug, vinblastine, curcumin. Polymeric substances, rubber, gums, cellulose. Polymeric substances, rubber, gums, cellulose. Drugs, vinblastine, curcumin. Concanavalin A. Lectins. Toxins, abrins and ricin. Essential oils, lemongrass oil. Terpenoids, monoterpenes, diterpenes, alkaloids, morphine, codeine, pigments, carotenoid and anthocyanin. बहुत ही ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव लोग आ गए. नहीं, सही तो लिखा. हाँ, बढ़ेगा वो तो मुझे पता है. ये ना मुझे आई थिंक 2021 की 22 में रिकमेंड किया था 2 डॉक्टर ने. फिर मैंने अवॉइड किया तो अब और बढ़ेगा. पहले मुझे ज़्यादा दिखाई देता था, अब मुझे ज़्यादा नहीं दिखाई देता है. मैं लोगों की फेस ही नहीं दिख पाती हूँ. इतना बुरा हाल हो गया है. क्योंकि लेकिन मैं फिर शायद कल जाऊँगी एक बार. Pigments. Pigments. There are two types of pigments. Pigment पहले ही भूल गई. Okay, terpenes का लिख दो. 2 TER terpenes. Terpenoids, NO, IDS terpenoids, monoterpenes, diterpenes, monoterpenes and diterpenes, terpenoids, monoterpenes and diterpenes, correct. Then we have polymeric substances. Those are gums, rubber, and cellulose. Polymeric substances, rubber, gums, and cellulose. Okay. Drugs, vinblastin and curcumin, vinblastin and curcumin. Then we have toxin, abrin, ABRN, abrin and ricin. So 5. Okay. Pigments I forgot now. Lectins, this is 4, 5, this is 6. I forgot it, bro. I forgot. Concanavalin A. Okay. Then we have another 7. Okay. Monoterpenes, diterpenes. It's okay, ma. Lectins, pigments, drugs, toxins, lectins, alkaloids. I can write it here. Essential oil, 8. Essential oil is lemongrass oil. These are all secondary metabolites. Okay. Concanavalin, alkaloid. First one is, there are 2 alkaloids, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alkaloid 1, 2. मैं फिर से भूल गई क्या? अल्कलॉइड. सोचो. Morphine and codeine. CODEINE, codeine. Pigments. Show me your nails. काट दिया है, बिल्कुल लड़कों की तरह दिख रहा है. Guys, why don't you see these people? Ask yourself, would they watch you if you were streaming like this? If not, then go build yourself valuable. Best of luck for your studies, sister. God bless you. Thank you, Paddy Sharma. Carotenoid and anthocyanin. आई इसको ब्लॉक कर देते ना लोगन. इफ यू टाइप समथिंग लाइक दिस, मैं ब्लॉक कर दूंगी. इसको तो मैं कर दूंगी ही. बलविंदर सिंह, रुको. हाइड फ्रॉम दिस चैनल. यप अमित. लेकिन ये ब्रेक टाइम है. ओके. फर्स्ट स्लॉट ओवर हो चुका है. दिस इज ब्रेक. कोई गाली देने आ जाए इससे पहले मैं लिख देती हूँ ये ब्रेक है. फिर भी मैं पढ़ रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे ये थोड़ा कंप्लीट करना है. Morphine and codeine. Alkaloid is correct. Then terpenoids, monoterpenes and diterpenes, correct. Essential oil, lemongrass oil, correct. Toxin, abrin and ricin, correct. Lectins, LAC, concanavalin A, lectins, concanavalin A. drugs, vinblastine and curcumin. Vinblastine and curcumin, polymeric substances. Gums, rubber and cellulose, correct. Pigment. कार से कुछ था क्या? कैरोटीनोइड, कैरोटीनोइड्स, अच्छा ये कैरोटीनोइड, कैरोटीनोइड्स एंड एंथोसायनिन, एंथोसायनिन। मैं चाय बना के आती हूँ। हाँ, मेरा हो गया ये वाला कैरोटीनोइड एंड एंथोसायनिन। वापस आने से भूल जाऊंगी तो फिर एक बार करेंगे। सर यार मैं जा रहा सुबह से लिए उठना भी ओके ओके, मैंने तो अभी खा लिया, लेकिन मुझे अच्छा लगा तुम अभी भी कर रहे हो कंसिस्टेंटली। मुझे नहीं लगा था कि तुम ऐसा करोगे। आई एम ग्लैड। कैरोटीनोइड एंथोसायनिन, कैरोटीनोइड एंड एंथोसायनिन। फनी भी लग रहा है लेकिन अच्छा भी लग रहा है। यो, अ प्रॉमिस इज प्रॉमिस। एप्रिन एंड रेसिन, लेमन ग्रास ऑयल, मोनोटर्पेन्स एंड डाइटर्पेन्स, मॉर्फिन कोडिन। मैं ये ब्रेक को पिन कर देती हूँ ना। ये सब नाम है, सुनकर दिमाग घूमता है। चाय बना के आई सर्वजिता, चाय बना के। पहले मैं भाग गई थी, आई अग्री। मेरा नेट स्लो हो गया था, उसके बाद ना मैं जानबूझ के भागी थी तब, क्योंकि मेरा पढ़ने का दिल नहीं कर रहा था। उसके बाद मैं सो गई ना, फिर अभी 11:30 समथिंग, 11:30 नहीं 10:30 समथिंग में उठी, तो अब सुबह पढ़ेंगे। या यू राइट, तब सो गई थी। फिर मैं उठी ना 10 की समथिंग। अब रात भर पढ़ूंगी। वैसे तो ये स्लॉट 1 ही कंप्लीट हुआ है, वो भी 60 मिनट का ही स्लॉट है। आई थिंक मैं सुबह तक 10 आवर कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाऊंगी शायद, लेकिन कोशिश करूंगी। ओके, 8 तक तो कर ही सकते हैं ना। मैं आज ओके, अब तो सोने जा रही हो या फिर अब पढ़ोगी? सेम पंच। आई थिंक ये फेरेंजाइटिस ना मुझे अगस्त या फिर जुलाई के मंथ से था, अभी तक ठीक नहीं हुआ। लगता है कि किसी ने जादू टोना किया है। हाँ, तुम्हारा तो हो सकता है, क्योंकि तुम बंगाली भी हो ना। ब्लैक मैजिक इज पॉसिबल। कोई तुम्हारे वोडू डॉल से खेल रहा होगा, सुई दिमाग में ठुस करके लगा के। ओके, मैं चाय बना के आई। बाय। हाँ, सुसोना मिश्रा, आज रात भर पढ़ेंगे। मैं अभी सो के उठी हूँ ना 8 पे। एलेक्स पढ़ रहा होगा, वो 2 बजे के आसपास होता है मोस्टली, बहुत पढ़ता है। आई थिंक आज तो और भी ज़्यादा पढ़ रहा होगा क्योंकि उसका कल टेस्ट है, आई गेस ट्यूसडे है ना। मुझे लगा तुम चले गए श्री, लेकिन यू वे देयर। मेरा सर्वजिता भी सोने चली गई, शुभम भी सोने चला गया। सो ये कौन सा स्लॉट होगा? स्लॉट 2 होगा। लेट मी टाइप इट हियर। स्लॉट 2 60 मिनट स्टार्ट। कब तक पढ़ना है वैसे वो नहीं लिखा। मैं पीछे मुड़ के देखती रहती हूँ क्योंकि वहाँ पर घड़ी था ना, मैंने रिमूव करवा दिया आज। 2:20 तक, यस। Slot 2, 60 minute begins. Study till 2:20. I'll be there till 3. Okay, Sri. Thank you. Pratap, I'm preparing for meet. अभी मैं ये ऑफ कर दे रही हूँ। ओके, गुड लक। श्री को गुड लक बोल देती हूँ ना यहाँ से। चैट्स ऑफ कर दिया है ताकि ना तुम थोड़ी देर में देख सको। हाय, क्या बात है? समझ सर्वजीता ने लिखा है कुछ, छोड़ दो, नोटिफिकेशन नहीं पढ़ रही हो क्या? लेकिन उसने कुछ तो लिखा है। क्या बात है? मैं है समझ ही नहीं आया कुछ। गई फिर सो गई थी क्या? 46 मिनट बहुत पहले की शायद। डेविड अभी नहीं पढ़ते हैं, वो नोटिफिकेशन बाद में पढ़ लेंगे। स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ प्रोटीन, नेचर ऑफ बॉन्ड, द लिविंग स्टेट कुछ नहीं है एंजाइम में। कर लेंगे विल डू इट। अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। आई कैन डू इट। Pigments, carotenoid and anthocyanin. Biomacromolecules. There is one feature common to all those compounds found in acid-soluble pool. There is one feature common to all those compounds found in acid soluble pool. They have molecular weight ranging from 18 to around 800 Dalton approximately. The insoluble fraction has only 4 types of organic compound: protein, nucleic acid, polysaccharides and lipids. These classes of compounds, with the exception of lipid, have molecular weight in the range 10,000 Dalton. Micromolecules or simply biomolecules, while those which are found in the acid insoluble fraction are called macromolecules or biomacromolecules. The molecules in the insoluble fraction, with the exception of lipid, are polymeric substances. Okay. Then why do lipids, whose molecular weight do not exceed 800 Dalton, come under acid insoluble fraction? Nucleic acid, polysaccharides and proteins. Nucleic acid, polysaccharides and protein. Nucleic acid, polysaccharide and protein. Polysaccharides and protein along with lipids. Nucleic acid, polysaccharides and protein. Macromolecules or biomacromolecules. Micromolecules or biomicro. Biomicromolecules or biomolecules. Sugar, amino acid. $10,000. Variation biomolecules, that is, chemical compounds found in living organisms, are of two types. One, those which have molecular weight less than 1,000 Dalton and are really referred to as micromolecules or simply biomolecules. Molecular weight 10,000 Dalton and above. Those which have molecular weight मैंने चाय पी लिया ना, इसलिए मुझे ये वाला हेवी लग रहा है, तो मैं ये वाला पेन लेती हूँ. polymeric substances. Then why do lipids whose do not exceed 800 Dalton comes under this insoluble fraction, that is macromolecular fraction. Lipids are indeed a small molecular weight compounds and are present. मेरा चार्ज ना 2% हो गया. Compound and are present not only मेरा चार्ज 2% हो गया. 1 मिनट मैं ना ऑफ कर देती हूँ. ओके लाइव सेशन को. श्री आई विल कम अगेन, डोंट रन अवे. बट मुझे ना इसको फिक्स करना है. 2% है ना, तो चार्ज डाल के आई विल डू इट.